What's the word, Cosmic family? What's the word, y'all? Is that a start? I don't know what that is. I think it is a star. Shit, what's the word, Cosmic family, man? What's the word, y'all? Shit, I'm at the old apartments, man. I'm at the old apartments. And honestly, man, like for real, I came here, bro, for the park. I came here for the fucking park. Because it was never about the actual, apartment. It's about the peace of mind and the new environment and the new community that I would get, right? That's really what it was all about. I mean, I was content being in the fucking youth homeless shelter for 2 years. I was humble. Being here could have never changed me, right? And that's what people think, like, oh, we have to be changed, right? Nah, man, if you stay humble on some real ass shit, man, then things can only get better because you appreciate everything, right? Even the smallest thing, right? Shit, me, I don't even say humble because to me, it's just being appreciative. It's just being grateful, right? Like, real humble people don't even know what the fuck humble means because we naturally just that, but people say humble and give a definition to it and don't have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I know people I heard that's like braggadocious, like they just brag. Like my Uber driver not too long ago was just telling me just how, much money that his ass was collecting. Right? Like, I understand that, you want to tell me that, but come on, bro. You a white, middle-aged man. I'm a young, black, African-American. Nigga, there is no comparison to finances right now. You cannot compare your financial life to mine, nigga. And I can't believe that he even tried to do that time out that he just cashed out or he just got a $700,000, insurance check and shit. Like, man, I'm happy for you, but I could care less. You ain't finna put 500 in my pocket. So why the fuck are you telling me? Perhaps to motivate me, perhaps to encourage me to what? Get rear-ended in the fucking car accident. Right? Because that's exactly how he got the $700,000 check. And a lot of the things that we often want out here, man, we don't even know what people had to do to get that shit. But of course, they be so braggadocious. They brag like, this is great, right? When the motherfucker's wife is in pain, it's probably going to be in pain for the rest of her life, in her back, just due to that car accident. But you telling me like it's supposed to, don't get me wrong, shit, he did put me on a couple jobs. Now that right there helped me more than the information at first that you could have told me. You could have told me anything else at first. But I guess in a way, he had to tell me about the bread he making so it could be believable that when he put me on these gigs, that I have some type of way of making the money that he made. But like I said, he got $700,000 or cashed out on that, with in an insurance check, right, from a car accident. Yeah, he got it, but the means on how he got it, wasn't necessarily great. And then I didn't even see the check, so this is just something that's just allegedly. I could tell that motherfucker allegedly I got, you know, shit, I got 2 cars. I just like catching Uber because it saves on gas. Right? I could have just said something like that. Yeah, I could have been lying. You know, but when it actually comes to what's fact or fiction, when things are being said word of mouth, you don't necessarily really know because people just say shit. Right? Now it's real rich people out here. Nigga, that's not even gonna tell you how much money they got. Because are you even important enough to even know how much money I got? Are you even important enough to even know? Because if I tell you how much money I got, you gonna think, oh, I'm an important person. Therefore, he only fucks with important people. Right? That's all that I'm motherfuckers saying, right? And I feel like that's just often just slept on, right? Motherfuckers brag, but understand, man, the head shall become the tail, and the tail shall become the head. Right? All this shit is gonna reverse on some real ass shit. Like for real. Shit, if anything, what I say is stop comparing your life to everybody's life at the end of the day. Stop comparing your life to everybody else's life, and this what comes with, you know, the 2 different sides of being humble and then being braggadocious. Humble and braggadocious, that really just comes with comparison. Like, humble is compared to bragging. If anything, I just prefer to just be neutral. Neither humble or bragging, but just like not necessarily giving a fuck. Just being me. Right? Because yeah, you can like something and what you like can come off as bragging, or how you express what you like can come off as bragging to someone else, right? Or a motherfucker can actually have something, they know they have something, but act humble. You can act humble, you can technically brag, which is you acting too, but not necessarily giving a fuck, but just being you. You bring out whatever in the subconscious of another motherfucker, right? They could think you bragging, they could think you humble. That's their perception. But stop comparing your life to everybody else's life, man. Comparison is the thief of joy. And I feel like a lot of times, man, or what actually stifles me a lot from actually planning my goals and actually going through with my goals is comparing my life to other motherfuckers' life. Now, I'm comparing my life to their life, and I'm thinking like, damn, you know, how come they got it but I ain't got it? Or how come we working the same job but they was managed to accumulate that? Right? I'm comparing shit, right? When really, if you just stay on track with what you doing, whatever you want gonna come, because consistency plus, you know, patience equals inevitability, right? But we, you know, we forget that this shit is a marathon, not a race. We compare, first of all, let's just say height. We think a motherfucker is up here and we think that we down here, right? That's comparison, right? But really, damn, I just had deep ass thought. We compare things, right? Comparison basically states a difference in something, or it's stating how something, you know, damn, I literally just lost a straight thought, man. I was screaming. I was screaming, niggas, like real screaming. It's when you collecting downloads and shit like that. I had like 100 viewers, nigga, in the chat, sending me downloads on some shit, right? But damn, what was I finna say? Man, we compare shit, right? We compare things, right? Damn, it was something about fucking comparison, bro. I swear. That was a deep ass thought too, something I had never thought about. That's how I knew it was a download. Damn, what was it, bro? I was saying that we compare something. How did I, what was I finna say? Damn, it's like, I said comparison is a thief of joy. We compare things, like, but fuck it, it'll come back to me. You know, can't get stuck on it type shit. Basically, man, comparison is a thief of joy, man. We can't keep on comparing our lives to other people's lives, right? Shit, we really don't know at the end of the day how motherfuckers got the shit that they got, right? My mama used to always tell me that, right? It's like the shit that our parents used to always tell us when we was kids. It's the most important shit that we often really forget. Like, we forget real important shit, and it be the simplest shit. What's made to look hard isn't really hard, and what's made to look easy is underestimated or not necessarily thought through. Like, I don't know. But yeah, man, I came here for the park on this great read. I came here for the motherfucking park. Before I even stepped foot in this fucking apartment, nigga, I was at this park first. It's almost like my spirit and soul knew I was gonna spend a lot of motherfucking time here. And my spirit and soul just knew, oh yeah, you gonna be at this motherfucker for a little while, right? It was something that drew me to this park anyway. Perhaps the color green, right, which represents your heart chakra. It was never about the apartment. Nigga, it was about the motherfucking environment. When I first looked at this motherfucker, I never thought that I could get it until I actually got it. But shit, the Most High really was just showing me who was really my friends, bro. Most High was just showing me, bro, who was really for me. Type shit like that, bro. It was nothing that was supposed to break me. That's the thing about it is, y'all. I feel like we often think that God put us in situations that's just supposed to break us. Like, nah, nigga, some situations literally just supposed to reveal to us our own strengths and our own weaknesses, because, you know, what type of God would he be if he didn't inform you, type shit, of the world that there is to come, type shit. Motherfuckers thought they was gonna outcast me from this bitch, boy, I promise you. And it's kind of crazy though. Like, motherfuckers thought that they was gonna straight outcast me. I'm looking right at this motherfucker. I wonder sometimes if they even know I even be here still. Like, hop on the swings on they motherfucking ass, like, letting them know that ain't shit changed. And nigga still is in his childlike era. Or not childlike era, but you have to have balance. You can't be too, you know, caught up in just work that you just forget that, nigga, you still are the same. You still are in the same body that you were when you were a kid. Shit just changed a little bit, right? But not that much, right? Like, what the fuck has really changed since we were fucking kids? Nothing that drastic has really changed. Not the world around us, but the world within us has changed. But we can't deprive that little boy, that little girl within us of the sweetness and the beauty that still exists here on this earth. It's like we grow up, we become adults, and it's almost like we become different people. Like, is that really how shit is supposed to work? You mean tell me I'm gonna become a whole different person? I mean, yeah, I understand the brain matures and shit like that, but you mean tell me that I'm gonna be stressed and depressed and shit like that, just like my parents? You mean tell me that I can't be happy? You telling me that I can't maintain the same happiness that I had when I was a kid when I'm an adult? A parent won't never tell you no, but they know that there's certain things in this world that will dim that light that's in you when you're a kid, right? We still are the same people that we were when we were children. It's just so much shit that has dimmed our light. Like, we still like the same certain shit that we still like certain shit that we like when we was kids, right? It's like the shit ain't gone, the shit never left. The light has just been dimmed, right? But that's the whole purpose and point of this fucking system. They want to turn the lights off completely. You know, they want to have you around this motherfucker like a bite when you in your 30s and your 40s. Like, they want you to grow up completely submerged, that you forget that you was a kid. Like, and in that forgetting causes so much trauma by itself, because you know you never really forget anything. It's just stored in the subconscious mind. So when you're deprived from, you know, just that little ice cream cone that you used to eat when you was a kid, you're gonna feel that shit. Probably not, you know, as much, but you may think sometimes like, damn, you know, shit, nigga need a hug or some shit. Nigga need ice cream, right? Nigga need something to just, you know, like, I don't know. Shit, I enjoy being here though, man. Cause I spent so much time at this fucking park. I'm honestly just glad to say that ain't shit changed. Like, not that much. I've learned a lot. But the pain, the hurt that I've been through while in this apartment and being out of it, right? I've learned, right? Shit, a lot of this shit that the devil had aimed at me was meant to kill my motherfucking ass. That shit was meant to, like, completely, like, destroy me. That shit was meant to fucking wipe me out. But I'm still here. Thanks to the Most High Divine Creator of all things, right? I did so much shit at this motherfucking apartment, man. I can say that it was fun though. It was fun for sure, right? I mean, I guess you can say one of the best parts about actually having my own crib mm, was what? What was the best? Let me really think. What was the best part about having my own crib? Privacy. Privacy for sure. Sure, I could walk around this motherfucker butt naked. Well, not the community, but I could walk around my apartment butt naked. Another good thing was, you know, damn, I guess it was privacy. I guess it was privacy. You know, I think about the privacy I actually had in my apartment. Like the walls were thin as fuck, right? That was probably the only bad thing about actually being inside the apartments was I couldn't play like music that loud because like the ventilation and shit like that is in the ceiling, right? It's not in the walls, right? So yeah, it's hella thin. It's just drywall, right? Yeah, so basically it was just drywall. I mean, shit, I was getting baked in that bitch. I ain't finna even fake it. Smoking weed in this apartment was probably the best thing ever. Only because I didn't have much weed, right? I didn't have a motherfucking job. So me actually, getting a little weed that I was getting like that from like my neighbor and shit like that downstairs and shit, the little weed that I was getting from, you know, like my brother if he'll pull up or some shit like that, or through the money that my grandma would send me like that, man, I swear that weed straight helped me through. I promise you. Cause a lot of times I didn't have weed. Like, man, I remember days where I had shit to fucking smoke. Boy, I remember days I did not have not shit. I'm literally fucking rolling up the motherfucking. I'm literally rolling up the motherfucking tobacco from the motherfucking broke down Rellos and shit. Like, I'm rolling that shit up, bro, and I'm rolling that shit up in paper, in newspaper, not just any newspaper. I'm rolling that shit up in the dishwasher manual that was in the motherfucking cabinets and shit like that in the fucking apartments and shit. I'm rolling up with that shit, right? Because I ain't had no newspaper. So when I saw that shit, I'm like, okay, a nigga was straight struggling like damn bad, but I promise you, I ain't had no job. I could not buy no weed, no shit. But when I did get a job, oh yeah, that was out the window. I was able to actually have my weed, maintain that little shit. Woo-wah. But I couldn't pay no rent because I was already months behind and woo-wah. But man, I swear, man, it was crazy as fuck. But yeah, but the times that I actually was able to get me some motherfucking weed, man, that shit was legit. I be out here, nigga, floating, right? Because it's like a nigga was already being gang stalked, severely being up in this motherfucking apartment and shit. So it's like, having my weed, being able to be in my own, flow on some shit like that was just, was good too. It silenced a lot of the background noise and shit like that, man. It really did. It silenced a lot of that background noise, right? I get my own world, right? Nigga, I remember when I was at this apartment, nigga, I was going to fucking pantries every Tuesday, every Thursday. She gave me a couple packs of noodles. Ooh, I'm telling you, I was down bad. Like, I was straight down bad, bro. Like, man. But the Most High knew. The Most High knew the people that was really in my motherfucking life. So, the Most High had to, put me through that. Let these motherfuckers think they got one up until he hit that reverse Uno card on some shit like that, and it's like, damn, how the fuck did he do it again, right? Because I feel the blessing coming, right? I feel the miracle coming. I feel the miracle coming. I feel the miracle coming. The miracle is on its way. The miracle is on its way. The miracle is on its way. The miracle is on its motherfucking way, right? The miracle is on its way. I feel it, right? So I'm able to just reflect. Honestly, I'm able to just reflect. None of this shit, man, that these people sent towards me, bruh, broke me, man. I'm actually realizing that I'm actually stronger than I thought. Since I started this job, nigga, I ain't called off from work yet. Since I started this job, I haven't called off from work yet. Not one day. Come on, man. I didn't think that I could do that. Until I stopped giving myself excuses to call off. Right? I learned a lot about myself. I've gotten stronger. My enemies have made me stronger. Smarter. Wiser. Not colder. It looks like I barely aged, so not older. I feel stronger. I mean, yeah, I still do have my days. But it's been getting easier to push through it. Right? I worked my 8-hour shift. Right? What else did I do? I went to the arch. I walked all the way here after the arch. Like, and this is all after work. At around 9 o'clock. It's 11. My energy seems to just have increased significantly. My immunity to bullshit has increased significantly. What did I lose? I don't feel like I lost anything. Not. I didn't lose anything. That I couldn't get back. Some people can't get back confidence. Some people can't get back, happiness. Some people can't get back what? Some people can't get back stronger. I mean, you can always get stronger, but how am I trying to word this? Some people just can't get or become unfuckwittable. Am I saying I'm unfuckwittable? When was the last time someone could fuck with me? When was the last time I let someone fuck with me? Is the better question. Because honestly, I can't remember. And I'm not talking about fist fights or anything. I'm talking about my willingness to let you bother me or stifle me or stop me. That's when you become unfuckwittable, right? Because we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but spirits and principalities, right? That want to fuck with you, that want to get you to do this and do that, right? I walk freely around this motherfucking Monopoly board. I don't roll the dice. I just move. Cause I'm not playing y'all fucking game. I don't. No. My actions, my moves are not strategic. They are instructions. Simple. They're instructions because this is not being controlled by me. I am not the creator. I am simply the player. Except I'm not playing y'all game. I'm playing mine. The narrator is my subconscious mind. The illustrator is my conscious mind. And the one reading it is a universal mind. What limitations have you put on yourself, my friend?